G'day and welcome back to Dark Solar Gaming and LakeLand Vale Farm. We are continuing on with our series here on Stevie's LakeLand Vale Farm, and we are just going to get straight in. We've got plenty of stuff to get done, and we've got some new changes to talk about as well. All right, so first things first, you can probably already notice it. The sheds over here, they have changed. So Stevie's put an update out today, actually, with an update to his sheds. And a small update to the map as well. Just fix a couple of minor things that were wrong. And but now we have these wonderful sheds here that have these big green barn doors. Not so sure I like the colour, even though I like the green. Not so sure of that. But anyway, it's okay. It's different. It certainly lets us know we're on Stevie's map. And it matches well the updates he did the other sheds as well, which I don't mind. I mean, I think I did prefer the plain wood look before. But yeah, it looks all right. It gives a bit of a theme to it, so it's okay. I'm not going to complain about it, certainly. But yeah, so that's the addition to the map, and I think that's great. So both ends of the sheds will open up, so we can have the sheds basically open as it was previously. But now it gives us the option to close it off as well if we so desire. So that's great. All right. The other big thing that's changed is very similar to our Wilhelmina. I was thinking that we started off this series having John Deere as our brand of choice, and very quickly the brand of choice let us down in various aspects. So we very quickly moved back out to our favoured class machinery. Now, I am cognizant of the fact that you use a lot of class. I like class, but I don't want to be reliant upon that and showcasing it all the time. I think we definitely need a bit of variety on the channel. So, for the premise of the storyline, we basically got offered to be partnered with a brand other than class. No, it's okay. It wasn't John Deere. We wouldn't have accepted that. So we are now almost exclusively going to be using one brand on LakeLand Vale Farm, and that brand is quite a popular brand, and it's one that has some very nice units available in it. And we're going to head on over here and have a bit of a look-see and see exactly what we've got, because they all happen to be sitting over here. And here we go. That's them. We're going with Case. So we have some wonderful, nice new big machines up here. So these have replaced the Xerions. The two on the outside have replaced the Xerions. And this one in here is just our general use tractor. So we've got the one here's the Puma 240 CX with, or CVX is it? CVX, isn't it? CVX, yes. With the tracks. And then we have over here, we have the quad track, again with the tracks. This is a Stevie version of the quad track, as to as this one here, I think. And then, of course, over here, we have this wonderful big green machine. And this is the Steiger 620. And this has got the broad Goodyear tyres on it. It's got the weights at the front. It's got the hitch attachment. It's got the black tinted windows, which makes it just look so awesome with the black rims. And yes, that's what we got. So this is our new machinery. So anything we get in the way of tractors, we do still have the Vulture, by the way, just to keep Elroy happy. But our primary choice of tractor, certainly for main tractors, will be Case. And that also flows onto the combine harvesters. So at some time in the near future, we will be replacing the John Deere with a Case combine. Now, obviously, replacing all this, we're replacing the class with this equipment here, didn't come free and cheap. So, as you can see, we've got $10,000 in the bank. So we need to get out there and make some money. So what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to mow all this grass. And we're going to take the big Steiger out with the Easy Cut Special. And we're just going to mow grass until there's no grass left on this field and it surrounds, and then collect it all and either bale it or whatever, but we're going to use the grass. It's not going to make us any money, but it is certainly going to to give us plenty of grass to support not only the feed for the sheep, but also it will give us a significant amount of grass to put in for silage and digestate and all that sort of stuff. So, whoops. Right, there we go. So we're just going to have at it. So off we go. So yeah, this is the big green machine. So this is going to be a fantastic addition to the farm. We've already used it on another map without any spoilers. But I think this will go quite okay. I think using this will be fine. I am going to miss having my Xerions, obviously. I do love the Xerion. Not just because it's got my logo blazoned on Xerion 5000, but I've just used them since 17, FS17. So they have become my favourite tractor. And I do love using the Class. So Class is my favourite brand. But in saying that, in my early days of FS17, I did use Case a lot. So I'm happy to use Case. And certainly in the future, we'll be looking at utilising a map that uses the Massey Ferguson, for those of you that are MF fans. For you that are John Deere fans, well, you got Buckley's of seeing anything of that anymore, because this map sort of sealed the fate of any John Deere equipment as far as I'm concerned, with the fact that it couldn't get past a little straw swath. And the fact you've got to have the municipal fire brigade on standby, and you've got to carry 5 extinguishers with you at any one time, and all that sort of stuff. I think John Deere is just going to be a waste of time, space, and resources. So, yeah, don't expect to see too much John Deere stuff again. Anyway, look, I'm joking. You might see it occasionally, but you won't see it regularly. That's for sure. All right. So, yeah, we're just going to go around the outside of the field here at the moment, and then we'll go in and we'll do the rest of the field. We do actually have our combine waiting over at field 5 as well. We've got to get him started, and we may well do that once we've done the outside of this field. And then, because what we'll do is we'll hire a hand to do this field as well. So we'll probably have 2 hired hands working with us initially, while we do the combine harvest, and then also do the grass work. Then when we actually come to collect this grass work, I'm going to have obviously the use of both the I'm lost for words. We'll have the use of both the windrower and also the grass collection, so the loading wagon. Now, there's a couple of different things we can do. We can have me driving the windrower and then putting the other guy on follow me, and he can do that. And then what we can do, we've actually set up auto drive courses on this map as well, as you can probably see by the fact that the auto drive UI is up on the right hand middle side of the screen. So what that means is we can send vehicles and that to different fields or different areas to load, unload, and all that sort of stuff. Much akin to what we sort of do with course play on a field, but we can send them off wherever we like. So for instance, I can be sitting here in the field. I can be using the loading wagon to load up the grass, and then when that's full, I can just go into the auto drive and tell it I want it to go to the silo and offload, and it will follow the course and drive a course to the silo, and it will offload into the silo. And then I can also, I believe, tell it, I haven't actually done the multiple command part yet. I believe I can then also tell it to return to this field, in which case then we would just drive it back on to whatever. Now, it will also work with horseplay. So for instance, if I wanted to, and I'm going to learn how to do this, I'm only new to auto drive, I'm only just getting it to work. What we need to do though is get a course laid in to collect, so we lay a course for the windrower. We would then use that same course for the loading wagon to collect the swath that's made by the windrower. We would then append that course, and then also the course to the silo using auto drive, for the tractor and the loading wagon to, once it's filled up on the course play course, to use the auto drive course and head on over to the silo, offload it into the silo, and then drive back and then resume its course play course. That is ultimately what we want it to do. And we are going to get that to work, just not necessarily today. So, in this episode, we are going to do it a little bit more manually. We'll probably have them, if we get enough time to actually get some of it windrowed and that, we will, certainly when the loading wagon is full, we will go over to the tractor and tell him to auto drive to the silo and come back to us for the field we're in. So we're in field 11. So yeah, that's what we're going to plan on doing. We won't be using auto drive and course play, as I decided to take my foot off the accelerator for some reason, all the time. But certainly I think we can use it to automate certain aspects of what we're doing. And I don't think that's really going to be too much of an issue. All right, so we've done all the edges through there, and I'm more than happy with that. I think that's enough for there. What we're going to do now is I'm going to put this guy with a hired hand. And he's not going to, doesn't want to do it. Oh, now he does. Right, there we go. There's delayed response. Off he goes. Right, so he's going to go off and merrily do that, so that's fine. All right. What we might do is we might just see about doing this and just see how things work. So we'll just do the edges. And that's probably going to be enough to load up the loading wagon anyway. So we're going to lower the windrow down. What we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to grab this boy here. And we're going to put him on follow me. I'm going to put the loading wagon on first. So he's ready to go. Now this, I do have to work with this quad track because it does break far too quickly. It like stops on a dime. So I do have to have a look at that and fix that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go around, we're going to collect some of this grass up, and we'll see how it loads the loading wagon and see if we can send that off just to demonstrate what auto drive is going to do for us going forward. Right, so hopefully he's following, and he's collecting grass. He's already got 5%, so we're just going to continue that. I'm going to put cruise control on. And there we go. All right, so we're just going to cruise around. He's going to follow us and pick up all the grass. And once he's full, we're going to see if we can get auto drive to get him to drop off to the silo and then return back to this field. I'm sure we'll be able to do it. Just depends on whether he actually finds the course. So the courses I've done, I haven't done all the roads. So like for instance, this path to our left, I haven't included that in part of the auto drive course, and I do have to do that. I've got to add that one in as well. And I haven't got all the main roads. I've just got the main roads, the main delivery points from the farm where we are, and that will start to grow as we develop our farm. I'll be sort of adding more into it in relation to the course. It just takes time to draw it all out and then edit it and just fine tune it and all that sort of stuff. But it's not that hard to do. And in fact, we may well just do an instructional video on it just for the sake of actually having it there. I know there's others that have probably done it as well, but we'll put the Uxorley version out there and just see how that goes. All right. So we're going to fill him up very easily. So this is, the idea would be, once we actually do the field proper, if I do it with a course play course, we can just set up him to go and collect the swath, and then we just know that he's going to, once he's full, get on over, offload it to the silo, and then come back again. So we can effectively have one action or one job done on the field entirely, which incorporates actually two tasks that we've done with course play, as in collecting the swath and then having the delivery course to go and offload it to the silo. So it just makes it that much easier, because what you do with auto drive is you'll map out the path and you'll determine where they can drive and direction, all that sort of stuff. Very similar to what you do with course play. But what you do different is that you just tell it which point to go to, and it will go there. So, for instance, he is now fully loaded. What we're going to do now, we may be too far from the path over there to actually for him to find a path. So we're going to go try to take him off. Follow me. Right, over here, we have got this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say we want to go to silo unload. Okay. I then want to be able to put another one in. I want to change the mode. I want to do that. Jimmy said there's a way. I'm sure he said there was a way of doing that. Right. He's going to try and get there. Right. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. So I think he's just causing extra inconvenience. So we're just going to move him out of the way. Right. There he goes. He's heading over. Right. So we're just going to watch him. So for the moment, he's only going to unload, but we'll at least do that part, and then we'll send him back down to the field as well. So we're just going to observe what he does and just make sure it all works fine. He's coming up over here. He's finding the nearest track he can get to without any collisions. Right, so now he's driving to destination. So on the UI, it's actually come up saying now he's driving to destination. So now he's going to follow his course. In fact, let's go in cab and we can watch him follow his course. Now this will happen autonomously. We don't have to actually be in the unit and do this. This will actually just happen. The only thing I need to work out is how I can add the second aspect of the command to it. He's going to come up here. Now, this intersection here, he's going to turn left. What he should be doing. Okay, he's following his course. Then he's going to turn right into the farm. Then he'll turn right into the silo, and then he'll unload. That lurching is because this thing sort of brakes so hard and so quick. Actually, no, we've gone the wrong one, actually, now I think about it. So we're going to stop that, and we're going to go, we want to go to silo. And he's going to stop, he's going to tell me there's... Right, so he can't get there because there's a collision. Truck's in the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the truck out of the way, and then he should just continue on. Move him out of the way. And you leaving him there was a bad idea. He's just happily accepted that he's reached the silo. That's not where we want him. We're going to go off and fix that. Right, so we actually want him to go to the silo. Turn him on. Off he goes. He'll actually now go to the silo. So he's going to go around here. He's going to have to do the lap again because we've got him going one way in certain areas. So that way we know where the traffic's going to be going. We know where not to leave equipment and all that sort of stuff, so it doesn't get in the way of any of the you're going to be using an auto drive course. But so in the meantime, instead of actually sitting here and doing this and actually driving this, I could actually be off doing other things around the farm or whatever else. Rest assured, knowing that I program it correctly, as in tell it to go to the right place, it will indeed do so. Come around through here. Here we go. Now he's actually turning into the silo. Silo unload is actually the unloading of the silo. Anyway. All right, he's going to come up. Now, in here we've got a waypoint set to say this is a silo. We just set this for the silo. It'll automatically detect that it's a point where it can unload, and it should start unloading. Oh, no, because I set it just to drive here, not to unload. So what I would have needed to do, right, pick up and deliver. Right, so I want deliver is what I should have done. Right, so if I, well, let's quickly do it again. No, he's not going to do that. Drive to unload point. He's unloaded now. So he did the unload, and now he's going up to field 22. Now field 22 is not where we want him to go. Which is up there. So, but it's just going to show you this is exactly what he would normally do. So, he's setting himself up to go up to field 22, and that would normally be okay. So that's how you set it up. So you set it to do an unload course, and then it's fine. I keep on pressing the wrong button. Right. But what we're going to do is we're going to stop him there, and we actually want him to go to field 11. So let's put in field 11. Field 11, and we want to just drive there. So we're going to go. Right, so now he's going to calculate the route to get over to field 11. Now, it depends on where that needs to go. Depends on the route that we've set. So some routes we've set one way up a road, other way we've got two way. It just depends upon how we're going. Now, combine there is in the way. Right, so he's not going to be happy that the combine's in the way. So we'll combine. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just put the combine on. There he goes. Right, so the combine's now going. Now we've got him running off. I'll tab into him because he's going too quick. Right. Catch up with him again. And he's finding his course. So he's actually come down towards the cows and the pigs. And he's going to turn off here to the right and follow the track back into the farm. And then he'll go out through to field 11 that way. But all this, like I said, all this could be happening autonomously. Now, they have a lot better collision detection than what Horseplay does and all that sort of stuff. It does work quite well. It's taken me a little bit to sort of get into it, actually trust it and all that sort of stuff and understand it. The UI and the way of doing things has gotten a lot better. And I'd like to thank JJ for sort of convincing me to give it a go. But yeah, so that's basically what we're going to use from here on in. So hope you enjoy it, and like I said, we will do some sort of instructional video on it, or videos, sometime in the near future, hopefully. All right, so he's going through the silo here now. He's not unloading. Or did we actually set it to silo? Oh, I thought we told it to go to field 11. Really? Field 11 is where you're going to. Go to field 11. Right. After all that, he'll eventually go to field 11. We're following the course. Here he comes down to field 11. This is the predefined point that we said that is field 11. So this is the entrance point here. And there you go. He's reached field 11. Excellent. Well done. Right. So, now what we can do, we just take him back over here and get him going. Now, setting up in relation to whether I can get him to automatically go and do it once he's following, I don't know that I can do that. We have to actually be off a course. As I said before, it wouldn't just be, if I did that, it wouldn't just be on its own accord sort of thing. So we'll set up a course course, we'll do a test on it offline, and the next time we come in here to Lakeland, we'll probably show you how it actually works on this actual grass field in relation to actually doing a course doing the courseplay course in the field and then actually driving off and offloading into the silo once he's full, and then coming back to the field and continuing on when he is finished that. All right. So we'll put him on. Well, he's going to continue on. We'll just do these edges, and that'll be it. But it is time to sign off. We have spent the full episode in here. Well, that's a bad thing. Hopefully you've got something out of it, and you're actually looking forward to, number one, the change in the scenery in relation to the equipment we're using, but also you are looking forward to seeing how we utilise auto drive along with horseplay to make our farming experience even more automated in some aspects while still maintaining a big element of manual control. Right, now is he picking up grass? I did set that, yes. Right, he's good. All right. So yes, that's the plan now. So hopefully have a bit of fun with that. Now, obviously I've only set up the auto drive for LakeLand Vale. I haven't got it set up for things like Wilhelmina or Goldcrest. I'm thinking that Wilhelmina would be a good one to have it done for. So I'll probably go to the extent of actually setting it up on Wilhelmina, and certainly for sending carts back to be offloaded, stuff like that, I think we'll utilise it there for sure. So expect to see a bit more of auto drive as long as we can get it working the way we want it to, or more importantly, that I actually understand how it works and can do it so it works properly. But yeah, so that's the plan. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'd be interested to know what you think. Do you use auto drive? How do you find it? Do you enjoy it? If you don't use it, would you be interested in learning how to use it? Let me know, and then that sort of will help me know whether there's interest there to have an actual tutorial session on auto drive and integrating that with courseplay. So yeah, so let me know. If you don't let me know, I won't know, and I probably won't end up doing it. So yeah. All right. Anyway, that's it from me. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, press that like button, and like I said, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to come over and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. The details for those are down below in the comments. And also, don't forget, if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, please make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when more videos are available on the channel, just like this one. But until next time, take care of yourself and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duxall Gaming and LakeLand Vale Farm. See you later. Bye.